Hey Scorpio, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a general relationship spread for you. I'm going to be looking at the energies that brought you and your person together, as well as what the current state of the relationship is right now. And then I'll be taking a look at both you and your partner's perspectives. Now, please keep in mind that with perspectives, with your perspective, it could be true for you, but not necessarily the truth for your partner, and then vice versa. Then I'll take a look at the near future, anywhere between now up to the next 3 to 6 months, and then the long-term future as well, so up to 12 months. Also, please realize that when futures are talked about, outcomes, anything like that, they are based off of the energy that is pulled right now. Tomorrow, if those energies were to change, the outcome would likely change as well. Everybody has free will, so please keep that in mind. If this reading resonates with you, if you could give me a like, I would really appreciate that. If you're new to my channel, I just want to say a quick hello, and then also a thank you to everybody that has subscribed so far. So let's go ahead and get into the reading for Scorpio. Let's see what we have. Okay, so in the past, I have the Hermit as the energies that brought you two together. I feel like both of you were in a place where you were healing each other, or you were healing individually, and it was a commonality that both you and your partner had, and that kind of brought you guys together. You were working on yourselves, right? Your person was working on them for their highest good, and then also for you too. I'm getting a sense that both of you were kind of really honing in on what it was that you wanted out of life. I'm getting a business sense right now. Really focusing in on career, and then building the life that you wanted to have materialistically, and your partner also had the same visions as you, and that's what brought you together. As far as the current state of the relationship, I do have the Death card, so something's changing, and I will be clarifying in this read and seeing what's really going on. But as just a really quick look, I do have Death, so we have something that's changing within the relationship. For you, Scorpio, I have the Justice card, so something, needing balance, wanting balance, trying to find balance. Your person, I have the Page of Swords, so really, having new ideas, and also being a little bit protective of themselves, and the things that they care about. But it's more of a going within type of energy from what I'm getting. The near future, I have the Three of Cups, and then the long term, I have the King of Swords. So let's go ahead and clarify these cards. That way I can get the story out to you. Let's take a look. Right as I was looking at the Hermit card for the past and what brought you guys together, I do have the Four of Swords. So again, really going within, trying to, figure out what it is that aligns with you, what is for your highest good. Those are the two energies that both you and your partner had at the time you guys came together. That's kind of what this is based off of. The relationship was founded on, if you will. For the current state of the relationship, let's take a look. I have the Death card. Let's see what that is about. Current state of the relationship, please. Thank you. Three of Swords, I'm sorry. So something could be happening. I feel like there might be a little bit of a struggle right now. You're both showing up with swords. And again, I feel like your person does seem a little defensive with the Page of Swords. You coming in as Justice, I feel like you're trying to find balance. So let's go ahead and take a look. Let's dig a little bit further, Scorpio, into your position of the Justice. See where it is that you're coming from. I have two cards that came out. I have the Six of Cups and then the King of Cups as well. I feel like you're trying to find balance in emotion. Maybe you are not feeling as if, you're not having those exciting moments when you and your person first got together. Maybe that kind of flirting or excitement might have died out, right? And now it feels a little bit more stern, but you want to even it out. You want to bring those moments back, right? The card of like nostalgia and past history and reliving like happy memories. I feel like that's what you're trying to do here. You're trying to bring the life back into your relationship again. And that's why currently, you know, there is change going on, and I'm getting that as well with the Three of Swords. So let's take a look at your person, Scorpio, with the Page of Swords. Why do we have the Page here? So the one card that popped out is the Two of Pentacles, so finding balance as well. Maybe they felt like things were unfair. That's coming across. Can we clarify one more? Okay, and I'm getting the Ten of Cups. So that's what I'm feeling like within their family, within their home, and this could be with you, possibly outside of you, but they're becoming defensive over themselves. They are kind of protecting themselves right now. And I'm getting a sense that you might be coming on a little bit too strong with communication. I'm getting a sense that instead of speaking and saying, well, you don't do this anymore, or you don't do that anymore, you know, because you're wanting change, you my suggestion would be to come across and be like, you know, I really missed the days when you held my hand when we were walking into the store, or I miss the love notes that you used to send, or I miss the random kisses on my neck, things like that. I feel like if maybe the conversation was, I feel like if it was just addressed a little bit differently, you guys would be able to communicate a lot better. They're trying to find balance in the situation, but I feel like right now they're kind of having a struggle. Like for them, you know, they might take offense to how things are being portrayed to them. Now, please keep in mind, this is a perspective. Again, what is true for them might not be true for you. And a lot of this has to do with being able to communicate properly with your person. With the near future being the Three of Cups, I mean, that looks pretty good here for the next 3 to 6 months. Let's go ahead and see what we've got in detail. Celebrating, coming together, you know, being around family, being around friends. You could be going to a lot of weddings at this time, maybe parties, birthday parties, just really being in a happy place with the people that you love. You know, you and your person doing these things together. Let's see if we can get, oh, and then right there, the Nine of Wands came out. Okay, and then I also have, so I feel like one of you might be holding on a little too tightly with this. You do want, somebody wants really, really fast action. I feel like with this Three of Cups, you might want to move into the next level of the relationship, but really quick. You're holding on extremely tight, but sometimes that can feel claustrophobic and suffocating to your partner, right? And that's what pulled right after is, you know, kind of like that loss and grief, or just being in this, you know, almost like depressive state, right? Like sometimes when you feel like you're backed up against the wall, it can be hard to deal with. But I feel like patience is needed in this moment, but you will be around a lot of people. And I feel like that might be kind of what's sparking all of this for one of you, you know, being around the people that are, you know, having these celebrations, these, you know, anniversaries or engagements or weddings or whatever it may be. And it might be making one of you, you know, you miss like those, that love, or you miss how it used to be. You know, you want to advance it, but you don't want to advance too quickly. Okay, so I would suggest just, you know, taking it a little bit slower, really honing in on communicating with your partner what it is that, you know, what do they truly want, and how both of you can get there. And then same for you, being able to speak what it is that you truly want, but in a way that it doesn't come off as, you know, the other person would take offense or feel like they're kind of being forced into something, right? Because, you know, new steps and new situations, especially in relationships, can be scary sometimes. All right, let's see what we have long term. I have the King of Swords now clarified with the Hierophant. And then I also have the Moon. So again, I feel like you're trying to, both you and your person will be trying to come at your relationship in more of a logical approach. Not necessarily full hard on the sleeve, but you know, what are the correct steps to take? Trying to enjoy each other. You guys will be learning more about each other. How to, again, and this is, I'm kind of feeling like it's coming back to communicating, how to actually communicate with each other. And when you're able to do that, you work better as a team, right? You're both going to be a little bit afraid of insecurities. I'm not too sure. I'm going to hold that one off to the side and clarify that for you, but I don't see it as something's going to be, you know, just like showing up and, you know, out of the blue, and then it kind of causes issues. I'm not seeing that at all. I feel like there might be insecurities for both of you that you are both learning and going through and dealing with within yourselves. So let me go ahead and clarify the Moon and see what that is about. Clarify the Moon. Long term, please. Ooh. All right, so I see, again, when I'm trying to clarify this, I'm feeling as if this is an insecurity card, right? You do have hope, but you're kind of struggling within. You know that a decision needs to be made, and I have a feeling that this is coming back to, you know, how it is to best work with your partner, how to advance to the next step, but, you know, taking your time doing it. I feel like a lot of this has to do with being able to connect on a deeper level, being able to understand each other better, right? But we can't understand unless we can communicate properly. We have to be open to expressing ourselves in a way that they can understand. So you have to find out how they can understand, but they also have to find out how you can discuss things with them in a way that they would understand as well. So that part of the connection, but then also being able to, you know, just really, I love to say this, you know, listen instead of listen to respond. You'll be able to get a lot more out of it. But I do see you two still working together. You guys are just trying to find out how to make sure that what it is that you are building is solid, right? You don't want it to be on any faulty foundations. That way later on in life, it turns into a tower moment, right? We don't want that. We want to avoid it. But I do see that both you and your partner, although might be a little, you know, have a little insecurities here and there, maybe a little defensive here and there, maybe, you know, wanting to rush things a little bit more than they should be, you guys are still moving forward, right? And that's what I'm getting out of all of this. So that's what I have for your reading for your relationship spread. And I really hope that it resonated with you. If it did, please let me know down in the description below, this description box below. If you're new to my channel, I would love it if you subscribed, show me some of that support. But that's it for you guys. I hope you guys have or enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.